Hello everybody, this is your boy, the Almighty Green Talent, coming at you with a video with some breaking news. If you guys haven't heard already, it's all over on social media. Eagle defensive backs coach, Denard Wilson, and the Eagles decide to part ways. That's a shame too, because he was one of the better DB coaches that the Eagles had ever had in history of the Philadelphia Eagles franchise, and for him to leave like that, you know, it gets to a point where you can't really blame a player of position or a coach of position for that matter. And so this is a guy who wants to be defensive coordinator of the NFL. So maybe he'll get that job somewhere else. But right now, most positions in the NFL now have been filled. So if he go anywhere, he could be he probably could be a defensive assistant, or he could be assistant defensive backs coach, or he might then go back and stay a defensive back coach wherever he desires to go. Now, that now lead the Eagles to now lead to fill not one but two positions on defense. The Eagles now need a new linebacker coach. Now they need a new DB coach. There have been speculation that the Eagles are looking at Matt Patricia, who they could probably bring in to be linebacker coach. Now, a lot of people in the NFL, not people, but fans of the NFL, especially the Philadelphia Eagles fan base, we pretty much oppose to that decision if they decide to go that route, because this is a guy who 4 years ago, probably 3, I believe, kicked Darius Slay Jr. off the Detroit Lions when he was the head coach of their team. Talk about he ain't there yet. He would never be ever be the guy that they thought that he would be. Well, I guess he proved Matt Patricia quite wrong, because he's not only a one-time Pro Bowl, but he's a 3-time Pro Bowl with the Philadelphia Eagles, 2-time All-Pro with the Eagles. 2-time Pro Bowl, 2-time All-Pro, I believe, and 1 All-Pro with the Detroit Lions. So now for him to say all about a guy who's been there longer than him, you would actually put a guy down like that. That's really strange and really non-character for a guy who's supposed to be the leader of the franchise that you're coaching. So, if the Eagles do decide to go with him as linebacker coach, I don't know if that would be a good thing or a bad thing. But the dude coach. He can coach defense, because he did really well with the not only the Detroit Lions defense, but he also did well with the New England Patriots, which is where he at now. He's currently now in the New England Patriots coaching staff, and I think he's a linebacker coach there. But for him to come to the Eagles of the same position, and kind of strange. But we don't know where that's going to go and what's going to happen. But the Eagles were looking at the guy Pertine, who's supposed to be the linebacker coach for the Minnesota Vikings. So the Eagles are going to pick between those two, and they got to find another defensive back coach, a good defensive back coach, since we lost another good one in Denard Wilson. So hats off to Denard Wilson. You know what I'm saying? I kind of figured that he was going to leave, and a lot of other fan base of the Eagles fans have also probably figured this out, you know what I'm saying? Because, see, you've been with the team for 2 years or 3 years. Well, actually been there longer than that. He was there when Doug Peterson was the coach. So he's been there for about 5 or 6 years. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot to be with one team, and then to not get promotion and to get bypassed to bring in someone from the outside, and Sean Desai, who they brought in as new defensive coordinator when Denard Wilson should have had that position outright. So it's kind of strange. It really is. So I can only say this: I wish Denard Wilson the best. You know what I'm saying? Wherever he goes, NFC, AFC, whatever team he chooses, that's gonna be on him. But I can say this not only happened once with the Eagles. For I'm concerned, it's been 2 times. This is the second time. The first time it's been with Duke Staley, who the Eagles overlooked as running back coach, but he wanted to be defensive coordinator for the Eagles. a lot of us believe if Duke Staley was with the offensive coordinator with the Philadelphia Eagles, he probably would run the ball more effectively than pass. So you gotta kind of look at the two between the offensive coordinator and what he's gonna do, and what a guy who's running back coach to get promoted as offensive coordinator and what he's gonna do. So you got two different type of offensive minds there. So, but Duke Staley is now the offensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers, by way of Detroit to the Panthers, by way of Frank Reich, who brought him in as offensive coordinator. So you know what the Panthers gonna do. The Panthers are gonna draft. The Panthers are probably gonna draft 2 running backs, probably because they had Christian McCaffrey, but they traded him to the 49ers this past season doing the trades. So they lacking a running back rotation. So they gonna pick up a few backs probably in this NFL draft, and they might go after the running back Bijan Robinson. I think that's his name. He's a 6-foot running back, 225, 30 pounds. They might go after him to complement the running back rotation that they got there and bring him in as the featured back. So they might go that route, or they could look via free agency and bring him in. They could get Boston Scott. Now Boston Scott is very familiar with Duke Staley, because Duke Staley put him in position to run the football the way he's been the last past 4 years. So you got to look at all that. A lot of stuff that can happen between now and the Philadelphia Eagles franchise, and for who they gonna pick in the draft. You know, a lot gonna happen. So I just want to come on here and let you guys know what's going on, what happened. The Eagles have now lost Denard Wilson, former defensive back coach, who now going to depart after this year to get another job somewhere else. Like I said, he could be a defensive back coach, or he might come in as a defensive assistant or an assistant defensive back coach. He gonna take one of those titles. I don't think defensive coordinator is in the books right now for him, or he could take a year off. You know what I'm saying? And wait till next season and come in as a defensive coordinator for an opposing team. It could work 2 ways for him. You know what I'm saying? So this is your boy, Almighty Green Talents. You guys enjoy your Sunday. I'm enjoying mine so far. I'm watching some Law and Order SUV. I'm watching some reruns of this past year 2022 season. So I just want you guys to know what's going on. But other than that, you guys enjoy your day. I'm definitely going to enjoy mine. Peace, and you guys enjoy your night. I know I thought a few times because of the fact that I'm concentrating on TV. The TV kept coming on. I paused it, but it kept coming on. Yada. So I just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that. So enjoy your day. Enjoy mine. Peace out. Enjoy.